3 minutes after the plane took off from the runway, FBI Special Agent John Shepard knew he was doomed if he didn't act immediately. Next to John, the guy in the middle seat was in his early 40s and dressed in a suit and lime green shirt. "Man, it's a packed flight tonight." He held out his hand in introduction. "Steve Fox, corporate motivational speaker, leadership consultant, and occasional author. When I can motivate myself to write, that is." He laughed at his own joke. "So, you heading to the Windy City for business or pleasure?" Yep, Steve in the lime green shirt was going to be a talker. Not that sitting next to a chatty passenger was uncommon for John. He accepted the fact that in his line of work, it was an occupational hazard. Occasionally, someone would notice the FBI badge clipped to his pants, specifically placed there in case someone also happened to notice the Glock 22 on his right hip under his suit jacket. And that inevitably led to a few questions. FBI? Cool. Are you watching someone on this plane? Is it the guy in 10C? It's totally the guy in 10C, isn't it? He got snippy when the flight attendant tried to help him with his carry-on. You saw that, right? Ooh, do you think he has drugs in there? Or something worse? Oh my God, it's not a bomb, is it? Phew. So, an FBI agent. What's that like? But tonight, having just completed a rough 8-month undercover investigation, John was hoping to have a few quiet minutes to unwind before the plane landed in Chicago. And also to start thinking about how he was going to get things back on track with his girlfriend, Alicia. "I live in Chicago," he answered Steve. He took earbuds out of his briefcase and plugged them into the armrest, then smiled apologetically. "I'm a bit of a nervous flyer. It helps if I listen to air traffic control." The lie rolled easily off his tongue. As an undercover agent, he was well practiced in the art of bullshit. "You know what else helps for that?" Steve grinned. "Vodka. Lots of it." Moving on to another target, he turned his head and eyed the woman seated on the other side of him. She had her e-reader in hand and gave him an unmistakable, "Don't even think about it, buddy" look. Steve sighed resignedly and pulled out his laptop. The talker, now successfully contained, John turned toward the window and watched as the bright lights of Detroit faded in the distance. With any luck, it would be the last time he would see this city for a long time. Hopefully not until he had to testify in court about his investigation. Not that he had anything against Detroit. In fact, for 3 years he'd called it home, having been assigned to work in the Detroit field office after graduating from the FBI Academy at Quantico.